Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? It is Thursday, November 30th, 2023. It is 6:20 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:20 a.m. Eastern Time. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Let's do an audio visual check. Can you hear me now? Yo, Topher, hi. Good morning, Greg, Shake and Bake, Marvin. I guess I can turn this on today. Whoa, that's a lot of me. Hi. Good morning. I hope you are well. Hey, Marvin, Hector, Andre, JG, Trainman Dan, Shake and Bake, Marvin, again. Hey, Carl, Gino, Sir Fernando, Luzmar, JFB. Hey, Hindenburg in New Zealand. Hey, Tess. Hey, Nugget. Nugget. Sam, Casey, Basque, Mary, Ronald Reagan. Me too. Shake and Bake, thank you. Hey, Marvin, again. Hi. I'm going to hide my face. It's a lot of Lori. I want you to look at charts. But I just wanted to say hi. There we go. Hey, Fat N. Nice to see you, Hector. Hey, Sebro, Success. Nix, Juju. Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat. All right, do I have any chart requests? We have PCE in 8 minutes. PCE in 8 minutes. Yeah, hit the like button. I'm glad you were successful on game. Okay, let's go over game. Game had a bit of a short squeeze in the dash to trash. We are not overbought on the daily. Aw, Hindenburg, you're so sweet. Thank you. My husband says I should show my face, which I think that's his way of saying, get up, fix your hair, and put on makeup every day, woman. Aw, thank you, Mavic. Einstein is back. Yeah, he is. I have to turn off these lights. They burn my eyes after a while, but how's that? Okay. Okay, game. Go back to game. It looks good. The odds that it takes out 1756 are pretty low from this vantage point. Let's see, 1470. Yeah, you pulled back almost 70% of the move yesterday, so I would expect a 4-hour lower high compared to the high of yesterday and then possibly tighten up. I wouldn't say that you have a clear setup. Hey, Mr. Gugster. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to turn off these lights. I don't know why they bother my eyes, but they do. Okay. Yep, CRM is bullish. Earnings. The way to trade this is to wait for a pullback, wait for a tightening range, or do a stair step. This is tough to trade up here. This had a bearish morning yesterday. It had news. They're going to spend, I forget how many billions of dollars Iger announced to add stuff to the parks and yada yada. 91.54. Yeah, we filled this gap. We still have a gap below. This could be a diamond bullish reversal pattern right here. Yeah, overall, I don't like the chart. We have so much bullishness in so many places. Why fool around with a chart that's weak? Y'all are so nice. The LTR PCE in 4 minutes. Dollar Tree had earnings yesterday, had a bullish reaction. But we have a double top at 122.19, 122.13. Bears are holding the line there. Bullish above that. But as long as it's holding as resistance, it could be a top fish level. I skipped the towel. Yes, I did. I did. Microsoft. Market is popping a little bit before PCE. This will be the last one I do, and then I'll go to indices so we can get ready for the data. New all-time highs. I mean, we had a big pullback from yesterday's high. This could be an hourly head and shoulders. It'll be tough for bulls to go take out that high of yesterday, but on bullish PCE data, anything's possible. I would expect something like this, a 4-hour lower high. Okay, so PCE. It's for seasonal food and energy prices. We want to see this lower, and then that shows that the Fed's interventions are working. So we want to see this lower than what's expected. So 0.2% for the core month over month, and then year over year, we want to see something below 3.5. That should be bullish. Not always, but it should be bullish. All right, so let's go look at the indices. If it's higher, that could be bearish. So what I'm looking at on ES is a 4-hour potential lower high. The size of the pullback yesterday, we're looking for a potential lower high on ES. On NASDAQ, I drew the rectangle there, RTY, but not YM. YM is going on to higher highs. So financials, XLF, they've been doing a lot better. That's helping the Dow. But on ES, I'm looking for a potential 4-hour lower high. We've bounced enough to make room for a higher low, and then I would expect some type of tightening range. But PCE could just take it all off the table. Where's the towel in the hair? PLTR, the daily low is set. Now we're looking for a daily low or high compared to 21.85. It's pretty bullish, actually. Even though a daily low or high is the more likely scenario, we need to get over 2044. So 2031 and then 2044. This is a tough pattern right here. I want clarity. I want something where it is just so black and white that this is the more likely scenario. I don't need to go deal with ambiguous charts, and this is what I would say is definitely ambiguous. ES means futures. That's SPY futures. The S&P 500 E-mini futures, they trade overnight, where SPY, the ETF, does not. Well, actually, it does on some brokers. Okay, we have data in 10 seconds. The high of yesterday, 4597. We have a double top with 4597, 459675 from August. Ready, set. Come on, populate. Looks like we're having a bullish reaction right now. Waiting for the numbers to populate. Sorry, y'all. Initial jobless claims are a little bit less than what was expected. I thought M had a good pullback to 12.11. I thought that was a great entry. All right, am I going to have to go to Twitter? %. Okay, let's go back here. Did it populate? Yeah. Okay, so 3.5% year over year, 0.2%. So we were on point with the forecast on all of it. Even jobless claims were within 2,000. So we didn't see it actually come down, which the Fed would like for it to come down. They need to see that their interventions are working. And that is not the case just yet. All right, let's get this show on the road. Hi, this is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori. I don't know where to look. Oh, there's the camera right there. Chart Gal Lori. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that'd be great, at Chart Gal Lori. And you can check us out at chartguys.com. And if you could hit the like button, that'd be great. What I do here every day is I cut up a little bit and I go over this table, which shows it's a way for me to communicate to you more objectively what I'm looking at, and I'm looking more bullish than bearish. And then I have my notes that are off screen. I copy and paste those for TCG members when I am done. All right. So we have the dollar that had some strength overnight and VIX. So those are the two headwinds for indices. I would say Apple was a push and Tesla was a push. Tesla has the Cybertruck event today. Don't forget about that. We're pulling back a little bit more right now on ES. So if we get our bearings here on the weekly chart, we double top with this number here. 459675. Yesterday we hit 4597. That becomes the line in the sand, and we could just call it 4600. So 4-hour lower high is expected. Even though my table says more bullish than bearish, I'm still looking for that lower high first, and then the higher low the last half of the day. Hey, Ben, I do take some chart requests, but the format of this show, and welcome, by the way, the format of this show is I go over indices, commodities, crypto, movers, and shakers of the day. My goal is to get you ready for the trading day and bring you the best setups that I see from my research. So it may not be what you're interested in, and I'm sorry, but TCG members, they get their chart request answered 3 times a day on live stream. They can ask about any chart they want and we answer it. So this one is a little bit more condensed, about a 25-minute show. I need to be done by 7 a.m. or sooner for our chart guy or gal to go live in our chat room. All right, so that's the story on ES. NASDAQ 4-hour lower high is the more likely scenario compared to the high of yesterday, 1620850. RTY double topped here, 1838, 1834.50. And if we look at it on IWM, it's even clearer. 181.76, 181.75. We were unable to clear that. And then we moved to the downside. So RTY, here we have a double top and a 4-hour lower high is expected. And on YM, bulls are out in full force. Bulls are in control of this chart. You're welcome, Ben. You're welcome, Richard. Wall was frustrating for me because I called out Wall a couple days ago and it didn't make his move to the next day. That was a little frustrating, but it happens. All right, so the Dow is bullish. Hang Seng was green overnight. DAX is green overnight. And unfortunately, VIX is green. VIX has reclaimed the hourly EMAs. It is a little more bullish than bearish. That's a headwind for the market. The other headwind for the market is the dollar. The dollar has an hourly uptrend. And we have plenty of room for a 4-hour higher low. This could mean some incoming consolidation for the market today. So the way that the dollar is lining up, VIX is lining up, the indices for 4-hour lower highs, I'm looking a little more bearish than bullish again this morning, just to repeat myself for good measure. All right, so gold has a 4-hour EQ. Yep, we have a double bottom at 2055, 4-hour EQ. If you don't have a position in gold, you could look for a back burner trade. We may get first hourly oversold to mark that daily higher low. Oil, daily inverse head and shoulders confirmed. That was a Butte Clark. And let me show you this. So overnight we hit 79.60. We were unable to clear that 79.90 and then we recoiled pretty quickly. So I like that daily inverse head and shoulders pattern on oil, but overall I'm more bearish right here on oil. As long as 79.90 holds as resistance, I am more bearish than bullish. I've been bullish for a few days now, but now I'm looking for a 30-minute lower high or an hourly lower high on oil and nat gas. Now you can see the facial expressions that I do for this kind of stuff. Yucky. Hey Bennett, how are you? Okay. I skipped Bitcoin. Bitcoin is maintaining the hourly EMAs. We're just going sideways and the 4-hour is going sideways. When we cool off RSI sideways, we are essentially consolidating in time versus price. That is bullish. Bears have all the opportunity in the world right now to take this down and they haven't been able to. So we're still in a clear daily uptrend. We're in a weekly uptrend. Weekly RSI is overbought. I would stay in back burner mode on Bitcoin until the bears prove something. Ethereum, we got an hourly higher high. 4-hour, we're looking for a lower high compared to 2075. I'm trying to see if I've explained things like I want. No, I haven't. I want to go back to ES. So on ES, this is how I would divide the day. I would divide it like this. So let's say, yeah, that's the halfway point. So I would look for some type of push up, get that lower high, and then pull back here because I'm looking for that 4-hour lower high. Now that type of sequencing, I can't necessarily trade, but I can look for 5-minute trend changes to possibly trade. So right now a 2-minute lower high is possible compared to 4, 5, 7, 8. And we'll see that could be a top fish level. Okay, I think I've gone over that enough. Apple. Apple is in the middle of yesterday's range. And if you look at it on the 2-hour, it's a little more ominous. Well, it looked more ominous 2 hours ago. It looked like a bear flag. We're looking for a 4-hour lower high compared to yesterday's high. Taking out yesterday's high will be a tall order. We are $1 over yesterday's low, and we are $2 away from yesterday's high. We are closer to the low than we are the high. That does not bode well for bulls. Overall, this is I don't want to say a bullish pattern. If you're looking at it on the 4-hour, we're just going sideways, cooling off RSI. We could take another leg up very easily. So it'll be about the low of yesterday, holding and maintaining that. If you look at the 4-hour, we're holding that 50 MA beautifully. Am I talking myself into a bullish Apple? Could be a 2-day bull flag. Yeah. I don't want to get too bearish on the chart, just looking at where price is relative to yesterday's high. But it's the same thing as the indices. We're looking for 4-hour lower highs. Then what? Then what do the bulls do with it? That'll be the question that needs to be answered. Amazon, we are losing the low of yesterday. It's more bearish than bullish. So we know what to do. You know exactly what to do. We're gapping down. If we come back up, test yesterday's low and reject, that is a short signal. Gap rules. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is right in the middle of yesterday's range. What did I write about NVIDIA? Healthy sideways consolidation. Potential weekly bull flag. Yeah, this is healthy. Super healthy. Look at the 50 RSI holding. I don't have a trade set up for you. So every name I give you, I may not have a setup. I just want to go over what I see. And this could be a weekly bull flag. There's nothing wrong with this consolidation. It's super healthy. Tesla has the Cybertruck event today at 1 p.m. Central, I believe. Please verify that. It could be a sell the news event. We're looking for a 4-hour or hourly lower high compared to the high of yesterday. And this could be a sell the news event. I will be watching Tesla closely today for a potential short. Bullish. All right, ARK. Now I'm going to change my mind about this. Yeah, I'm not going to go over this one. That one is rebounding pretty well. I was looking for a potential top fish. I don't like it anymore. Coin and Macy's I like for reverse back burner. No. Not reverse back burner. Come on, Lori. Back burner. I like Coin and Macy's for a back burner. Macy's was beautiful yesterday. Let's go revisit that chart. Do you see how beautiful that trampoline pattern was? We had that high compression squeeze. And it gave us that pullback to 1511 right here, which was the pre-market low. And that's where we opened up yesterday. It was just beautiful. We've had some good trades this week. So Macy's is on back burner watch. DHI. DHI has been going sideways. We have a potential weekly bull flag. If you look at it here, potential weekly bull flag, and we've been going sideways for a while here. These lower lows are not getting followed through. I like DHI for a long. Look at this 4-hour squeeze. Do y'all see it? This could be another trampoline pattern here. And we have, what do we have? Pending home sales at 10 a.m. That could impact a name like DHI, so just something to remember. And Google, we're looking for a weekly lower high. And it has a potential 4-hour bear flag. I like Google to the downside. Google is going to be a top short watch for me. We're reclaiming yesterday's low for now, but I would like a top fish, and I may wait for a reverse back burner, meaning a 5 or 15 minute overbought conditions during regular trading hours for a potential top fish. Ford turned out beautiful yesterday. Gave a lot back. Still, that was a decent pattern. All right, do y'all have any questions? Let's see. Good morning, average guy. I would say we potentially have an hourly head and shoulders here, but it's so messy. It's not classic. We don't have to have a pattern name to identify what's going on with the chart. A 4-hour lower high is the more likely scenario. That's all we need to know. We don't need to assign it a pattern. EXC. Utilities. It broke support. 37.86 is your next support below yesterday's low. Hourly is approaching oversold. I don't see a clear setup on this one. Daily downtrend. BITF. Looks like it's a crypto name. Did it already get a back burner? Got a back burner back here. You can keep it on back burner watch. First 5 minute oversold during regular trading hours for a long. That's the only setup I see in that one. Baba finally green. Hang Seng was green overnight. Let's see if this was a little falling wedge and can bulls get their act together. But we have downtrends on just about on every time frame. Monthly downtrend, weekly downtrend, daily downtrend, 4-hour downtrend. Pretty bearish. Hey, Powerhouse affiliate. If you're interested in my chart setup, you can click on the link below in the video description on YouTube and get a PDF explanation as to what all this on my charts are. But these are the pivot high low, the white numbers. When I say go long, I'm just looking to go long. I'm not talking about a swing or options unless I clarify I'm using options or a swing. When I say go long, I'm just looking for a long, and typically it's a day trade. Yep, that was a diamond pattern. Looks like it's breaking bear. MSOS is still tight. I was looking at this morning, seeing if I could get a trade idea out of it. It just keeps breaking resistance and then falling back down. Went over the 702, 703 resistance and 675 support. It looks like bulls are just waiting on a catalyst before they do anything. The most common time frames for back burners, 5 and 15 minute during regular trading hours, and we sometimes do hourly back burners. Daily 50 MA is overhead on ENPH. Got a 30-minute EQ. 102.18 resistance, support 99.60. You're welcome. CRM is bullish. It's big bull earnings reaction. So you wait for stair step or tightening patterns for a trade. We have the daily 250 MA, 200 MA overhead, and the 50 MA overhead on Rivian. That's a short for me, dog. 4-hour lower high is the more likely scenario, and I like that top fish with these two key moving averages overhead. All right, that's it for me. Audi, hi. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all use stop losses, please. Big hug. Hit the like button. Give me a follow on Twitter at ChartGalLori. If you missed the back burner sale, email support@chartguys.com and say Lori said give me the back burner deal, the Black Friday deal, and we'll give it to you. All right, y'all use stop losses.